Hey there, and welcome. So, you want to start speaking English, like right now, without getting totally lost in all those complicated grammar rules? Well, you've come to the right place. Today, we're diving into two simple, really powerful rules that are going to get you talking immediately. Let's do this.
You know that feeling, right? You want to speak English, you know exactly what you want to say in your head, but the moment you open your mouth, your mind just goes blank. The words won't come out. It's so frustrating, maybe even a little embarrassing, but hey, trust me on this, you are definitely not alone. And look, this right here is probably the most important thing to get. This is not a test of how smart you are, not at all. Speaking a new language is a skill, and just like any other skill, it's built with two key ingredients: a little bit of practice and a whole lot of confidence.
So, let's just forget about those dusty old grammar books and the endless vocabulary lists, okay? Today is all about the shortcut. I'm going to give you two simple formulas you can start using the second this is over. Ready? All right, let's jump into our first golden rule. This one, it's all about what's happening right now, the actions that are in progress in this very moment.
Okay, the formula is super simple. I am plus a verb that ends in ing. Anytime you need to talk about something that's happening as we speak, this is your go-to. Just remember, this is for anything happening right now.
So let's see how this actually works. Think about it. Right this second, you can say, I am watching this, or I am learning English. You are literally doing it. You could even say, I am improving my speaking skills. See how easy and natural that feels?
Okay, so that's how we talk about now. But what about stuff that's already finished? Things you've already done? Well, that's where rule number 2 comes in. This is for the finished action.
For this one, the formula is I have plus the third form of the verb. You know, sometimes it's called the past participle, but don't worry about the fancy name. You just use this when you talk about something that's done, but it still kind of matters now. For example, right now you can say, I have learned a new rule today. See, the action, the learning, is over, but the result, the knowledge, is with you right now. Or how about, I have started my English journey. The starting part is in the past, but the journey itself is still going on. Okay, so now we've got our two main tools in our toolbox, the now action and the finished action. Let's see how they play together, and more importantly, how to not get them mixed up.
All right, this is super important, so pay close attention. For an action happening now, you say, I am going. You'd never say, I have going. And for a finished action, it's I have completed, not I am completed. When you see it like this side by side, it just kind of clicks, right?
Theory's one thing, but let's put this to the test in the real world. Picture this. You're in a job interview. It's the perfect place to use both of our new rules.
So the interviewer hits you with a classic question. They want to know about your past, about actions that are finished. How would you handle that?
Boom. Simple, confident, and totally correct. You're using our rule number 2. I have worked. The work happened in the past, but it's completely relevant to why you're sitting in that chair right now. Perfect.
Okay, so next, they follow up with a question about right now. What's happening in your life at this moment?
And there you go. Rule number 1 in action. I am improving. You're talking about something you're doing now. Think about that. In just 2 sentences, using only these 2 simple rules, you've perfectly described your past experience and your current ambition. You see how powerful this is?
Okay, that's enough from me. We've gone through the rules, we've seen them in action. Now it's time for the most important part. Your turn.
So here's what I want you to do. It's your daily challenge. Just 10 sentences. That's it. 5 sentences using I am to talk about what you're doing, and 5 using I have to talk about what you've already done. And don't just think them in your head. Say them out loud. Record yourself. Talk to a mirror. You're building that muscle memory. That's what really builds confidence.
And please, as you're practicing, remember this. The goal here is not perfection. The goal is to communicate with confidence. Every single mistake you make is just proof that you're trying, that you're actually learning. So don't be afraid to make them.
So there you have it. You've got the tools. You have a simple, effective way to talk about the now and the then. The only question left is, what's the first thing you're going to say? Thanks for joining me.